Hey everybody, welcome to our course. Our course in what? Our course in miracles. My goodness, oh my God, here we are. Don't worry about this, by the way. The course says we don't have to believe this stuff. Keep in mind, it even says that we may actively resist it, but that as we use the principles the way it tells us to, they will have an effect as we remember and remind ourselves of these things. The Course in Miracles has to tell us. So these first few lessons are, I would say, in fact, more, they're kind of more intense than the others, and I would just say that this one is like a softening of yesterday's, but it's the same thing yesterday's was. Nothing I see in this room or on this street or from this window or in this place means anything. Nothing I see means anything. Nothing I see means anything, which is a pretty, almost a hard, shock to be the first lesson, I would say. This second one, notice, it means the same thing, basically. Here it is. I have given everything I see in this room, on the street, from this window, in this place, in my tent here. I've given everything I see in this place all the meaning that it has for me. So nothing I see means anything. That was yesterday's, and today's is I have given everything I see in this room all the meaning that it has for me. So it doesn't mean I gave it the meaning. Okay, here we go. The exercises with this idea are the same as those for the first one. Begin with the things that are near you and apply the idea to whatever your glance rests on. So this exercise, we're going to look for things that are near us, and then we're going to apply it to whatever our glance rests on. And then we're going to increase our range outward. We're going to turn our head so that we include whatever is on either side of us. We're going to say, so I noticed the thing that this book, I've given this book all the meaning it has for me. I've given that towel all the meaning it has for me. I look left, I've given that, there's a blanket over there, all the meaning it has for me. Remain as indiscriminate as possible. Oh, it also says, if possible, turn around, apply the idea to what is behind you. I've given the tent wall all the meaning it has for me. Remain as indiscriminate as possible in selecting subjects for the application. Do not concentrate on anything in particular. Do not attempt to include everything you see in a given area, or you will introduce strain, and you're not wanting to introduce strain. Merely glance easily and fairly quickly around you, trying to avoid selection by size, brightness, color, material, or relative importance to you. Take the subjects simply as you see them. Try to apply the exercise with equal ease to a body or a button, a fly or a floor, an arm or an apple. Apply the subject to everything indiscriminately. The sole criterion for applying the idea to anything is merely that your eyes have lighted upon it. Make no attempt to include anything particular, but be sure that nothing is specifically excluded. Make no attempt to include anything in particular, but be sure that nothing is specifically excluded. All right. So for 2 minutes or a few minutes in the morning, wherever you are, look around and say to yourself, I've given that bag all the meaning it has for me. I've given this tray all the meaning it has for me. I've given those shoes all the meaning they have for me. That's it. Slowly, we are starting to apply this in different ways. You'll see tomorrow. And then by day 4, where it goes. Day 4, we go inside. Right now, we're seemingly looking outside of ourselves and saying about stuff there. Day 4, we go inside, do the same process we just did, but with the inside. Anyways, don't get ahead of yourselves, okay?